Hey there, Wondering Watchers. Welcome to this unboxing and flip through of Witchy Magic Tarot by 12 Cats that I backed on Kickstarter. So let's just jump right into this package that looks like it got pretty banged up on its way to Texas from Germany. So here is the deck, what's inside. It's just in this kind of bubble wrap parcel. This looks like a thank you pin. Thank you for your order. And here, I don't think there was many stretch goal rewards that were reached, but let's see what this is. It says good vibes only. And you got this magical witch, witchy magic person. Here is a pouch for the cards if you don't want to keep it in this deck, or sorry, in this box. So let's cut into the plastic here. I believe this is a box that is like a slide box. So just happened to paint my nails today and it looks like it's the same, almost the same color as this box. So this deck here, I backed it because it has very like Fairytale, almost Disney cartoonish type of images on here. And here, obviously, who doesn't love the pinkish purple? Well, maybe that's not your color, but I do. It says Witchy Magic Tarot. There's really not a lot of explanation about this. So, okay, so basically premium tarot deck, 78 illustrated tarot cards, one card free, actually, and a guidebook. So I did get the PDF version of the guide, and it was about 184 pages. There were some spreads. It wasn't in color, pretty much black and white print, kind of like this. This is very tiny font. Maybe it's like 6 font. It's really, really tiny. So you can see it's pretty in depth. There is the meanings are both upright and reversals. They are like general meanings, plus love and relationship meanings, money and career meanings, health meanings, and spirituality. So here are a couple of the spreads, basic 3-card spreads, some more in-depth 5-card spreads that has to do with like, they're mainly past, present, future with like, you know, maybe circumstances or potential outcome and like theme, things along those lines. But you can see there's not a lot of, well, there's, other than the cards, the spread out layout, there's no images in here. And this, does it have the number of pages? It doesn't have like page numbers to reference in here. And it looks like, let me see if there is, like here's introduction, here's tips, common card spreads, and then it just jumps right into the major arcana and then the minor arcana. It looks like it goes, and I don't know if it's in the cards, we'll see, but in the guidebook it goes Ace of Cups, then Ace of Pentacles, then Ace of Wands, then Ace of Swords. So it does all suits. All suits at the same time. So let's see if that's what shows up in the cards. Here, these boxes, these slide boxes, they are I would say my least favorite ones. But actually, no, I'd say tuck boxes are my least favorite kind of box. So let's get into these cards here. These cards are printed on 400G art paper, and they are supposed to have holographic foil edges, and it's supposed to be like 2.75 inches by 4.75 inches. So I would say it's a standard tarot card size. And here is one of the cards, the back of the card. You can see it's pretty flimsy, not very stiff. It's a little bit of catch on the edges. It's not sharp per se, but I can feel like a little bit of a lip hanging off the edge here. And let's see, here's the pulp tarot card. You can see it's pretty much the same size. And here it's kind of like more bounce in the pulp tarot one, but this one, it feels slightly thicker, but it just feels flimsier. But this is supposed to be high quality art paper 400G cardstock. But let's take a look here at the holographic foil edges of this deck. And here, again, the back of the card. So let's go through the close-up flip through of each of the cards. So here we have the full, see if I can mess with the focus a little bit. Okay, so here we have the Fool and the Magician, the High Priestess, the Empress, and the Emperor. So if you are familiar with Disney, those Disney like animated films, you can see it's very much has Disney kind of vibes. So here we have the Hierophant and the Lovers, the Chariot. This is almost making me think of that one movie with Hercules. I think the Disney Hercules one. Okay, so here is the Strength, and that almost looks like the Beast from Beauty and the Beast. Here we have the Hermit and the Wheel of Fortune, and this right here is making, I believe it's a person with a blindfold on, kind of like the Justice card. Here is the Justice card and the Hanged Man. I do really like this kind of like the fairy tale concept of these cards. Here's the Death card. It's a little bit darker than the rest of them, but what is this? This is so cute. I don't know. It looks like somebody's like a little face or something. But basically my understanding is that the creators of this deck wanted something more like warm and cheerful and whimsical for a tarot deck. So that's why they did this. So here's Temperance, and here's the Devil. Definitely more cutesy than scary or devilish. We have here the Tower, and it's like interesting. It's more focused on the crown on the tower. You can see the lightning kind of cracking into it and the tower underneath there, but it's definitely more cartoonish of a tarot deck. Here we have the Star, and we have the Moon and the Sun. It's interesting. I wonder why they chose the Moon to be very like plain as opposed to like the Sun or the other cards. Here we have Judgment, and we have here the World if it comes into focus. There's the World. And here is the extra card, the Queen of Roses, and it's supposed to kind of be, everything that's positive. So if you're asking about love, it's like love is coming, love is happening, it's great love. If you're asking me about a job, it's like, abundance is coming in. So it's almost like all the aces and the Empress card and the World card and the Sun all wrapped into one. So here we get into the minor arcana. And here, although the guidebook kind of goes into all the different aces, this jumps into just the pentacles. So we've got the Ace of Pentacles, and then 2, 3. Looks kind of, pippish for some of these cards where it's just the element, not much of a character. There's a character in this 5 of Pentacles, and just hands in the 6 of Pentacles. There seems like there's a character in the 7 of Pentacles here. Not much of a face, but you can see like the little birds holding the 7 of Pentacles signs. Is that birds? Maybe it's birds, supposed to be birds. Or it's in all these pentacle ones. There's 8, 9, amazing hair going on. And in the 10 of Pentacles, there's like no people, interestingly. We got the Page of Pentacles, this cow, the Knight of Pentacles with a little hair bun, Queen of Pentacles showing up, and the King of Pentacles. Okay, flip these, flip this. Oh wait, there's 2 cards, kind of a little bit sticky. Here we have the Ace of Swords and the 2 of Swords. Here's a 3 of Swords. Like, there is no escaping that eye in the 3 of Swords, so you might as well deal with it. You've got the 4 of Swords and the 5 of Swords, the 6 of Swords, and 7 of Swords. We have 8, 9, 10. Now that's a pretty severe 10 of Swords going in the front of this person. We have the Page of Swords there, Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords, and King of Swords. Now we are in the Wands. Ace, 2 of Wands. Looks like the back of someone, and they've got little fairy wings. I mean, how the hair is, it almost seems like a little kid. We have the 3 of Wands. 4 of Wands here. Doesn't look like there's any people showing up in these cards. 5 of Wands. 6 of Wands. 7 of Wands with this dragon. 8 of Wands. 9, again, very kind of pippish. Here we have the 10 of Wands, which is interesting. In the traditional 10 of Wands, you don't see the person's face because it's kind of covered by those wands. Now we have the Page of Wands, the Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands, and the King. Is that an eye patch? King of Wands. I guess he shows the daringness with the eye patch. All right, now we're into the cups. Some butterflies. We have this kind of princess with the 2 of Cups, and 3 of Cups with the mermaids, 4 of Cups, and 5 of Cups, 6, 7 of Cups. It looks like mermaid theme going on with these cups. Then we have the 7 and 8 of Cups, 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups, Page of Cups, then we have the Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups, and the King of Cups. All right, so let's take a look at how these cards shuffle. Then I am going to go ahead. So these are pretty flexible, and they shuffle pretty well. So I'm going to try the side shuffle. yeah, they do shuffle pretty well. Standard tarot card size, so it shouldn't be too hard on my hands. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle these up some more and then come back with a deck interview. Okay, so I shuffled these cards and I'm ready to do a deck interview tarot reading. So I'm going to pull 5 cards. The first card being the core essence of this deck. We have here the Lovers. Second card being the current strength, Page of Swords. Third card, what this deck wants to teach, 6 of Wands. Fourth card, what situation it would like to provide guidance on, Page of Wands. And what card I should get to know better, Page of Pentacles. Wow, okay. A lot of page energy, card of curiosity and learning and kind of wanting to expand knowledge and horizons and material wealth and abundance. I want to see what card we have here at the bottom of the deck, the influencing energy. We have the Ace of Swords, so it seems like pretty positive cards in this deck for this deck interview. So because of all the different meanings in this deck, I'm going to go ahead and read it. Or in the guidebook, I'm going to go ahead and read it. But in terms of its core essence, the Lovers, it's, here, making decisions from the heart. I would say making decisions for long-term commitment, unity, and for, your best and highest good. For its current strength with a Page of Swords, I would say, curiosity, wanting to get more information, wanting to communicate and kind of know more. It's very curious in terms of what it wants to teach me or wants to teach in general with the 6 of Wands. Here I would say, success, victory, overcoming obstacles, how to be recognized by people in your community, and how to kind of be that center of attention. Here, what situations it wants to provide guidance for with the Page of Wands. I would say, new adventures, wanting to explore, pursue passions, providing guidance on maybe even travel, and just kind of stepping into who you are and changing your identity a little bit. With the Page of Pentacles card, I should get to know better. This is a card can be about self-worth, investing, creating things in the material world, becoming grounded, becoming more at one with your surroundings, with nature. And here, the influencing energy with the Ace of Swords, and followed by the 10 of Pentacles. I would say this is, victory, clarity, and being able to kind of be logical and problem solve, and also keeping some peace here in this magical world, this witchy magic tarot world. So let's see about the Lovers. I'm actually because this is so tiny, I'm actually going to read from the guidebook that I have online here. I personally don't think I can read these. The text is so tiny that I don't think I could, from the book, be able to read it without a magnifying glass. So here, Lovers, this is indicates love, soulmates, kindred spirits, perfect unions, partnerships, relationships, major choices, romance, desire, sexual connections, shared values. So in general, the Lovers signifies perfect union, harmony, love, and attraction. The Lovers can represent finding the balance within oneself. You are learning to understand yourself, your own personal moral code, and what you value in life. This will bring harmony and balance to your life. In general, when the Lovers tarot card appears, it is an indication that you have major choices to make or are faced with a dilemma. You may be feeling uncertain about situations, people in your life, or what direction you should take. These are important decisions you are faced with. Don't automatically go for the easy road. Make sure you have all the information, make the right decision. Even if it seems like a difficult path, it will lead you on to greater things. In love and relationships, the Lovers is one of the best cards you can get. It is a soulmate card, and it signifies kindred spirits and an intense bond between two people. If you are single, love is coming your way. This will be more than mere infatuation. There will be an intense attraction and sexual passion, as well as romance and a deep connection and mutual understanding. If you are in a relationship, this major arcana card tells you to expect a rekindling of the romance in your relationship. The bond between you and your partner will increase and deepen more than you can imagine. The Lovers represents you and your partner having a spiritual, emotional, mental, and physical connection that most couples can only dream about. Lucky you. When it comes to money and career, when the Lovers card appears in a career context, it can represent a business partnership between two people. If this card is representing a partnership, it will be a great partnership and mutually beneficial. You and your business partner are on the same wavelength, will work well together and be mutually supportive of each other. The Lovers in a career tarot reading can also indicate the possibility of getting romantically involved with a work colleague. Be cautious about mixing business with pleasure. Make sure you know the risks involved and are prepared for the consequences. The Lovers can also signify that you have a decision to make in relation to your career path. Again, it may seem like you are only faced with undesirable choices, but that's not actually the case. Gather all your facts together to make the right decision. It may indicate a big change coming or a change of job. It may seem like something you don't want at the time, but it will be good for you. Financially, now is a good time to seek financial opportunities, as well as you will be attracting good fortune. So for health, the Lovers in a health reading is a signifier that having the right support will help you get through any health issue. This may be a partner or a friend who is offering moral support, or a doctor or a healthcare provider. The Lovers in a health context can simply be an indication that you have decisions to make regarding a course of treatment. The Lovers can also be related to heart health, so make sure you are taking good care of your heart when this card appears. For spirituality, when the Lovers tarot card in a spiritual context, I think it's some grammar issues. You will be beginning to find harmony within yourself. As with the general meaning, this comes from gaining a deeper understanding of yourself, who you are, and your personal moral code. This understanding leads to a deeper connection to your spiritual self. The Lovers in a spiritual context can indicate that you may find it beneficial to pair up with a partner on your spiritual journey. Something simple such as taking a meditation class with a like-minded friend could be very beneficial. So here, Page of Swords. Let's see here. Page of Swords, page. I remember all the pages were together, so it should be pretty easy, right? Page. Knights. Pages. Okay, here we go. Page of Swords. Not the 10. Not Page of Cups. Not Page of Pentacles. Not Page of Wands. But Page of Swords. Okay, here we go. So here's the key meanings of this card. Why is it not coming into focus? Okay. Bad, disappointing news. Lack of ideas, planning. No, that's reversed. We don't want reversed right now. Okay, so delayed news, patient needed, ideas, inspiration, planning, vigilance, protective, guarded, fairness, think before you speak, don't get drawn into arguments, mental agility, using your head, inquisitive, curious, quick-witted, chatty, communicative, education, petty gossip, being truthful, direct, speaking out, fighting injustice. So in general context, a Page of Swords represents delayed news, ideas, planning, and inspiration. It can also signify being protective, guarded, and vigilant. This minor arcana card can be telling you to be patient, to think before you speak, and not get drawn into unnecessary arguments or conflicts. It can also represent fairness, speaking out, and fighting injustice. The Page of Swords can indicate mental agility, learning and getting an education, being quick-witted, curious, and inquisitive, and using your head. This card can signify being chatty, communicative, truthful, and direct. However, it can also signify being blunt or abrasive or engaging in petty gossip. As a person, the Page of Swords represents a young person, child, or person who is young at heart, who is chatty, lively, quick thinking, analytical, logical, and cool, and possesses a sharp mind. This person abhors injustice and is a deep thinker, but at the same time can come across as blunt, intensive, or a bit of a loner sometimes. In the negative, it can also be a bit of gossip or deceitful, but they do not intentionally cause harm. They like to stick to rules and may be an air sign such as Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. When it comes to love and relationships, if you're in a relationship, the Page of Swords can indicate that there may be some conflict in your relationship as you allow yourself to be drawn into unnecessary or petty arguments with your partner. By all means, fight your corner over the important things, but don't allow every tiny disagreement to spiral into a full-blown argument. If you are waiting on news or development in your relationship, this card can tell you that it will be delayed or will take a bit longer than you think. Be patient. If you are single, the Page of Swords may be telling you that you need to make more of an effort to socialize. If you want to meet someone, if you've been hoping for a relationship, this card can tell you that it will take longer than you think and you need to be patient. For money and career, indicates that you are highly intelligent and ambitious and are full of innovative, bright ideas. You may be dreaming of an increasingly successful career when it appears. Just bear in mind you need to be able to put thought into action in order to succeed. This card can suggest that you may need to further your education in order to reach the lofty heights you have envisaged for yourself. This minor arcana card can also indicate that if you have waiting for news of a job, if you have another grammar issue of a job interview, the news is likely to be positive, but it will be delayed, so it may take longer than to get the answer you hope for. In a financial tarot spread, Page of Swords indicates the news you have been waiting for in terms of the finances may be delayed. This minor arcana card also suggests that you have lots of bright ideas for making money, but it tells you not to be a know-it-all when it comes to your finances. You do well to take on board some sound financial advice when it's offered. You may need advice from someone older or wiser in order to make your ideas a reality. In health, the Page of Swords indicates that you may have been neglecting your indicates you an opportunity to heal from any past illness or injuries as it brings you the mental clarity to overcome any challenges you face. Be careful not to overdo it, though. Ease yourself back into things. Spirituality indicates you have been neglecting your spiritual side in favor of the more logical side of life. There's a place for logic and reason in your life, but your spiritual side needs a place too. That's a lot. I don't know if I want to go through all of them. Okay, I'm just going to jump to this Page of Wands and Page of Pentacles. So for Page of Wands, let's see here. Here's the Page of Wands. And I'm just going to skim this. So the meanings are good news, swift news, letters, phone calls, word of mouth, fresh, cheerful, childlike, fun, playful, active, optimistic, full of energy, bright ideas, new exciting plans, creativity, lovable, rogue, charismatic, free-thinking, confident, intelligent, extroverted, fearless, rushing into things, finding your passion. So generally it says, indicates tendency to rush into new things, being creative, inspired. This could be a young person, full of energy, lots of bright ideas. It also can be a fire sign such as Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. In love readings, it can indicate a new wave of passion and playfulness, travel, adventure, some new physical or activity for fresh excitement. Basically, a lot of passion. If you're feeling unhappy, it might be telling in a relationship that it could be make or break time. If you believe your relationship is worth holding on to, don't get clingy with a partner. Take time for your own interests. This also could be a card of like teasing and flirtations, whirlwind romance. Also could be indicating potential for jealousy. In money and career, you have a tendency to jump into things head first without any forethought. It could be work-related travel. It could be early stages of a new job or project. It could be indicating that you'll get good news in finances or a new investment opportunity coming your way. When it comes to health, it could indicate that you need to take more action to improve your health, get moving, maybe a new exercise regime, more dedicated to like fitness or curious about that, or start a new fitness plan. And when it comes to spirituality, a new exciting phase of exploration. Let's see about this Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Okay, so here with this Page of Pentacles, it could be good news in earthly matters, solid beginnings, setting goals, developing a plan, laying foundations, taking advantage of opportunities, jumping in, consistency, excellent prospects, excelling in or seeking education, training, ambitions, decide what you want and go for it. Grounding in person, loyal, faithful, dependable, healthy lifestyle, and earth magic nature. So in general, it's basically good news in terms of money, business, education, career, prosperity, or health. You could be thinking about your long-term futures, putting in the groundwork now. It could be a young person or child, someone who's young at heart, someone grounded, loyal, responsible. Could be an earth sign such as Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. For love and relationship, Page of Pentacles indicates great loyalty and faithfulness between your partner. It can indicate passion or spark may have gone out in a relationship, and it tells you to inject some fun back in things. If you're single, it tells you there's plenty of opportunities for love. And basically, if you kind of like, you can't just sit on the fence, you have to make things happen. For money and career, this is excellent omen, indicating good news. If you put in the groundwork to achieve success, you want to set goals, you want to go for it, you want to kind of grab opportunities with both hands, further your education. This also can indicate something making good financial sense and putting things in place to secure financial future. When it comes to health, this card is about you feeling kind of young and healthy no matter your age, putting effort into reaching your health goals. It's also about being out in nature when it comes to physical and exercise. This also could be good news in terms of health, birth, or pregnancy. In terms of spiritual context, this could be you developing your powers, studying tarot, experimenting with earth magic, and so forth. Okay, and then I'm going to do just this one more, this Ace of Swords. Let's see what we have here for Ace of Swords. If I can find the Ace of Swords at all. No. Oh, that's right. You have to go all the way back to the top because it's all the aces are at the beginning. That's right. I forgot that. See, basically, if I had Ace of Swords energy going on, I would have remembered that. Okay, so not Ace of Cups, not Pentacles, but Swords. Okay, upright swords, new ideas, new plans, intellectual ability, victory, success, mental clarity, clear thinking, breakthroughs. Okay, generally, it's about mental clarity, clear thinking, communication. Good news in relation to legal matters or contracts in terms of love and relationship. It can indicate you could be facing a challenge in your relationship, but you can have a breakthrough. Once you have mental clarity, you kind of have to look at things objectively. If you're single, the Ace of Swords indicates you may meet someone soon who will connect with you on an intellectual level, and you might have similar attitudes, similar mindset. You can maybe communicate easy with this person. When it comes to money and career, this can represent getting a new job, a promotion, or a project that is mentally stimulating. This could be in terms of finances. It can tell you like to be objective, not to get in over your head or kind of have, pie in the sky ideas. In terms of health, this indicates you will discover the motivation and mental clarity you need to moderate your excesses and get control over any bad habits. In terms of spirituality, you have fresh new ideas, letting go of old beliefs, and new spiritual ideas or attitudes can be embraced. So that was a mouthful. Okay, so far I really like the images. I would say the meanings are pretty extensive, and kind of I'm just going to use it the way that I intuitively feel it needs to be used or interpreted. But it seems like the deck interview is coming up with pretty positive cards, and overall, because of the cartoonish and magical fairy tale kind of vibes of this deck, it seems like even a bad card will have a good kind of meaning behind it. So this is what I have for you. Until we see you next time, take care.